Hey guys, Brian O'Day, Executive Director of Praetorian Project. And a lot of times these church updates are done over Zoom, especially with Pillar Church of Okinawa. But we're here in person in California for the annual meeting of pastors for Praetorian Project. And I'm joined by Grant. Grant is one of the pastors of Pillar Church of Okinawa. And so just give us a little kind of background history of Pillar Okinawa and your participation in it.
Yeah, so I was stationed with my family in Okinawa in 2013. We're out there, and I was at a church. There, some people came out, talked about Praetorian Project. We plant churches outside of military bases, and fell in love with it. It's like that's something I can get behind, and didn't think too much of it until eventually John Ransom came out to plant Pillar Church of Okinawa. Got a call from him and was like, "Hey, let's talk." And so that's the really short version of planting with John Ransom and Stu Fugler back then in
Yeah.
2016.
So you've been a part of it really from before the beginning,
Yeah,
and
before
continue to be there. How old is the church?
we're going on 8 years old.
8 years. Okay.
Yeah, so 2016 to public math don't do it very well, but
Right. Gotcha. Yeah. 7, almost 8 years old. Great. So what are some things that you're celebrating at Pillar Oki these
yeah.
days?
So these days, just this summer, we had a lot of people PCS,
Right.
but we had a lot of people come in, and so it's really a blessing that when people leave, it hurts,
Yeah.
and there's holes, but then you look out at the congregation and there's new faces
Yeah.
to fill those holes. So
Yeah.
that's a celebration.
Yeah. Praise God. And how can we be praying for you?
Um, the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Holes and just
Yeah.
PCSing all the time. That's the nature of the military. But that there are faithful men and women to take up
Yeah.
service where the holes are, and that we
Right.
would be faithful and preach the gospel to the ends of the earth there. So,
Yeah. Praise God. Well, if you've listened to this video to this point, I would encourage you just stop now before you move on with your day and pray for Grant and pray for the other leadership at Pillar Okinawa and for the church as a whole. Just those things that Christ would continue to build his church despite all the in and out and transients of a military church, especially an overseas military church, and that the Lord would continue to build his church and the gates of hell would not prevail against it. Thank you guys so much.